Really a nice vibe in this. Oh god, what was that? The throttle response is smooth, guys, thanks to the 14 sensors and the modern FI technology working effortlessly to give the perfect ride.
Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Procedure Manager. You're watching Automania. Today I am at Dutta Automobiles PVT Ltd, Durgapur to review the all new offering from Hero Motocar. It's the 100 million edition for the Hero Xtreme 160R. So guys, let's start with the cinematics first. This is Hero Xtreme 160R, the latest offering from Hero, the muscular, angular and street fighter bike from Hero Motocar. For last few years, Hero wasn't doing too well in the 150 to 160cc segment, and now they have an answer to the likes of Apache RTR 160s, the Honda Hornets and offering from other companies. There has been a lot of changes in the design and styling from Hero Motocar, so let's talk about that first. Styling wise, it looks muscular and angular with a touch of futuristic looks. The headlight design is all new and houses an LED offering. The LED offerings are carried forward into the tail lamps as well as the indicators department. Never did this bike go out of proportion even for once. A very good job by Hero engineers. The bike looks gorgeous and beautiful. The LED headlamps, the tail lamps, the LED indicators, the muscular and futuristic tank, the overall design and the package, including a single long seat that provides great comfort for the rider. All this together brings a great package for the rider and for Hero Motocar. Hero is offering Xtreme 160R in 3 color options: red, white and blue. The company has also introduced a new fancy looking limited edition red-white color scheme, which is because of the company crossing 100 million cumulative production of Hero motorbikes. And well, we have the 100th million edition with us right now. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Now let's talk about the engine. Powering this bike is 160cc air-cooled engine that produces around 15 bhp at 8500 rpm and 14 Nm of max torque at 6500 rpm, leading it to an impressive power to weight ratio because the weight of the bike is as low as 138.5 kgs. Hero claims that the bike does 0 to 60 km per hour at around 4.7 seconds. Well, that's a great news to hear for the Hero fans. And this engine is mated to a 5-speed gearbox which works flawlessly. Seat height of around 790mm, this bike is quite comfortable as well. And while talking about the brakes, the front brakes are 276mm, whereas the rear brakes are 220mm, and it offers a single channel ABS at standard. Coming to the tires, the rear tire is 130 section and the front tire is 100 section ones, and it's wrapped around in a black alloy wheels that does look good. Talking about suspension, the front work is done by a 37mm telescope unit, whereas the rear duties are done by 7-step adjustable rear monoshock. The tank is a 12-liter one, and with a mileage of around 48 km to a liter, this provides a decent tank range.
Guys, we are out for a ride review, and instantly what I'm feeling, this bike feels light. It doesn't only feel light, it tastes light. And the engine is really sweet and peppy. Finally Hero has come back with a beautiful bike under the 150 to 160 segment. For the last few years, Hero was really lacking in this segment to fight with the likes of Apaches and the other companies. The bike is really comfortable. It's straight handlebar The low end torque is good. I'm getting a really nice vibe in this. Oh god. Oh god, what was that? Oh god, something blasted. And as I was talking about the way this bike rides, it's very light and feels very peppy. The chassis is wonderful actually. The chassis, the way the chassis is built and is designed perfectly to carry the bike and the rider very comfortably. This bike will be used by many tourers as well because of the easygoing nature of the bike and because of the very nice smooth characteristics. This bike will offer a perfect balance between a highway ride and daily commuters. So guys who are searching for a bike for commuting and for long rides, this bike might serve your purpose. The digital display is clean. Yes, it is showing 0 because speedometer is not connected because it's a brand new bike. So the speedometer is clean. It's a negatively display, so that is the only problem. So in direct sunlight you might have some problem watching the speed and the details. There is RPM meter, the odometer, the clock and the fuel level indicator. There is a side stand indicator which adds to the safety. The FI light, which is the onboard diagnostic detail. The ABS light. Overall, it's a really nice bike. And this bike currently comes with 14 sensors. It's an FI bike, so there are 14 sensors as claimed by Hero MotoCorp. Each of the sensors working perfect. Oops. There is a strong crosswind and my bike was almost getting tipped. That's another negative point if you are saying about light bikes. If there is strong crosswind, the bike will tend to pull on the other side. Yes, talking about the FI technology, this bike is having 14 sensors as claimed by Hero MotoCorp, and all the sensors work in harmony with each other to give the feedback to the ECU so that there is a perfect blend of fuel and air into the combustion chamber and not a drop of fuel is being wasted, and that gives the optimum optimization of the fuel and the performance. So that's the FI technology which all the bikes are coming with, and it's a great way to reduce the pollution and giving optimum power and balance, the balance between the optimum mileage, less emissions. The bikes are much cleaner and greener. Coming to the suspension is quite good. It's not on the harder side at all. It is comfortable. The rear suspension is 7-step adjustable. The front is 37 millimeters telescopic front forks. That does give you a quite good bit of more confidence. So this is a fun bike, guys. It's a funny little bike. The power compared to the other bikes might not be outstanding, but it is usable power. The mid-range is strong. The torque is available from as low as 3 to 4,000 RPM till the 7,000 RPM mid-range, and the top end is also quite good enough. So this bike will be the mixture of both highway and the regular cruising rides. The throttle response is smooth, guys, thanks to the 14 sensors and the modern FI technology working effortlessly to give the perfect ride. Overall, what I feel, it's a very good handling motorcycle and will provide a great balance between power, rideability and the comfortness to the riders. Big thumbs up to Hero MotoCorp from my side. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below how did you like the ride review of the Hero Xtreme 160R, and that too the 100th million edition. And that's it for the ride review. Let's go to the next segment.
Guys, now let's check it out what Dutta Automobiles PVT Ltd, the authorized Hero showroom in Durgapur, has on offer for us. Guys, feel free to contact Dutta Automobiles Private Limited Durgapur in case of any queries regarding Hero motorbikes. The details will be given in the description box down below. Now it's time to talk about the pricing, the most important thing in the segment. पैसा कितना लोगे भैया? Hero Motocorp is charging around 1,18,000 ex-showroom for this fantastic bike. It's a great pricing and aggressive pricing compared to the likes of the competitors in this segment. Talking about the pros and cons, guys. If I talk about the pros first, this bike looks fantastic. The Hero engineers have worked tirelessly for sure for making a bike that looks this good. The second will be the build quality. The build quality which Hero is providing is generous and quite up to the standard. The next one will be the engine. It's fun to ride, the easy, peppy nature with the light weight of 138 kgs. This engine and the bike is quite manageable. And the next pro which I would say is the pricing. Hero has managed to price this bike aggressively and it's a great bike at this price point. And if I talk about the cons now, I think the pillion seat is way too small. It is compromised. If you are going for a ride in the pillion, you might find it quite tiring. Talking about the competition, this bike goes head-on with the likes of Apaches, the NS and that of the FZ. It's a great offering by Hero Motocorp, and now time shall say if this bike can fight against all those companies. Guys, how did you like the review of the Hero Xtreme 160R, that too of the 100 million edition? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's time to wrap up the video, and I'll see you in some other videos with some new bike and some other bike reviews. Till then, as I always say, wear your helmet while riding, wear your seatbelts while driving, and never drink and drive. This is Professor Banerjee. You're watching Automania, signing off. Ta-da!